Ugh. Hello, everybody. Hello, Panzer. Hello, Coling. Hello, Scott. Hello, John. Congratulations, Jaeger, on getting first on Twitch and Badger on getting third. Oh, I wonder where David is. Yes, welcome, everyone. It is Friday night. And we're another week of members' miniatures on top of painting. After this stream, the video is ready to be uploaded. Let's go! Yippee! I love it when I finish a video early. Hello, David. Good, since I was watching stream. Okay. Bring it up phone so I can see everything. That's I just got a YouTube comment. YouTube comment, okay. How is everyone doing tonight? I get to play my first and only game of Black Templars before the new codex tonight or tomorrow. Hello, John. Just done moving? Ah, yes, you know the pain of moving stuff. Pain and suffering that is moving. I am doing good. Tonight it's only 7 for you? Ah, okay, yeah. Central time. Let's see. Where is... I need to find all my paints, because every time I film, I have to stop what I'm doing and remove all my paints from my desk. So they're all to my left, and I gotta go looking for them. How much of a pain moving is until you have thousands of dollars with a tiny men in cases. Yeah, I know. I'm still waiting for a response, but yes. There you go, there's Corvus Black. Last time it was active was pre-move. How did it go, Rev? It went fine. Couple miniatures had some parts snapped off and broken, but nothing that couldn't be repaired with just a little bit of glue. Other than that, my room is a mess still. I'm slowly unpacking shit, so I'll probably be all settled in a few weeks. I've cataloged, I've taken an inventory, and I know where all my Warhammer stuff has been accounted for, and so is all my model train stuff. So that's mostly what I care about. Yeah, that's what's getting in the way. I know my microphone get a little bit droopy. There we go. There we go. Ugh, excuse me. Okay, so gotta paint in a little bit of an area, and then I gotta give him his signature cigar. Oh, but I need to move down the messy room. Well, I mean, this is more of a mess than usual, is how it is for me. I think that's Corvus Black, right? You can just reactivate it on the palette, and it should be Gucci. How's everyone doing? Besides the ones that already answered. Some people still haven't answered. Okay. It's a bit too thin, and I just realized too I do not have a paper towel. I will be right back. I need powder. You will get your free powder when I get. Okay, fire. We getting models tonight? Yes, we are. I'm just gonna wait a little bit and also see when it's gonna show up to. Did stream freeze? No, it didn't freeze. It's just because whenever I go out of camera, I can just go back far enough or I won't take it up. Damn, it's picking up me really far away. But when I leave, the model defaults towards staring into your soul. Ickbard will be here in an hour, so we will do members miniatures in an hour. Favorite Canada denier to show up, yeah. I was gonna do something. So I got this, I gotta move all this shit. Okay, move my Pocky box. Let's get back to painting. There's a bit of the miniature in here, and I need to paint. Or I'm just gonna fuck it. I'm just painting it black. Where's my black paint? I don't care. This is annoying. Where did I put that black paint? What the hell? Ancient forest. Is it? Yeah, doing that black. Here it is. Found it. Okay, so yeah. What's on the docket is doing the little repairs, working on the base, and then doing members miniatures. Chat, if Handy ever recovers, we must activate the Paramus decree. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I ain't like the Emperor. I ain't bound to a chair. The fuck you talking about? Also, I literally cannot play Marvel Rivals at all. On my computer, my graphics card crashing. So I tried to boot up Marvel Rivals today, and it crashed the moment I started a game, and my graphics card kind of died. So, not really sure if I'm gonna be able to stream the Battlefield open beta. Be nice if I could, but I'm not sure I'll be able to. So yeah. But I do have a backup graphics card, so I can still stream. Well, no, I'm saying I just want to play casual games. I'm gonna play casual games. I'm not gonna play competitive. I've kind of completely given up on competitive at this point. This comp is lame. Especially with all the stupid healing and shit. The overtuned healing just makes the game not fun at all. Where's my knife? I said too much of the goo night. Okay, there we go. That's all nice and fixed. Yeah, healers are too strong, and I'm a healer. It's not a very fun game with nothing when nothing freaking dies. Yeah, I also gotta paint the lenses on the thing. I don't know what color I want to paint though. Let's go digging through the bag of contrast paint. Wahoo! Oh, there's that. I need this. I need the phallic looking GW paint handle. I think I'll do this. These pallets are. Ugh. Put that down right there and hope I don't knock it over. Any healers and rivals unionize or something? Yeah, they did, and they're ruining the game. Well, actually, no. They tried to unionize it, failed, but they still bitch and complain about DPS being overpowered. That's all the healing mains on Reddit ever do, is they bitch and complain. And they are the sole reason so much shit is getting nerfed, or has gotten nerfed. Hop on when blade drops. I am too. And also because I need to complete the battle pass, or just get to the Black Suit Spider-Man as the Bully Maguire dance. Because that was the one emote everyone wanted and they added it. The only good decision they made. Shaggy. I don't know, he's not in the Marvel Universe, but we can try. Okay, where is my silver paint? I need some silver because I have to fix for some of the paint just got. Me, the Jeff main, getting more final hits than my DPS. His tank, his rank. Yeah, because like I said, they keep nerfing DPS. It's annoying. They need to stop. Hello, dead man. How you doing? Okay, there we go. That's good. Let's off my brush. They really play Bucky, but Bucky's so boring. Well, at least he's not as boring as the Punisher. They keep nerfing the most popular class to make the others a bit more popular. No, that's not it at all. That is not it. They keep buffing the most popular class, and they keep... Just because DPS has the most heroes does not mean it's the most popular class. Because if anything, healer is probably the most popular class, because you have the most washed out healers complaining that they can't do anything in the game. Or at the moment they get challenged from heal botting. Or the problem tank always needs more. Yes! Vanguards, we need more Vanguards. That needs to be the first thing they need to do. Stop adding DPSs. There's tons of Vanguards they can add. Most popular as in I have an average of 4 to 5 DPS team each fucking match. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of why I feel like roll queue needs to be a thing. Unfortunately. Or you know, at the like people have little things above people's names with their preferred role. That would probably help. You'll just stick to Dark Tide. Yeah. I mean, the difference between the two is you're actually playing a good game. Never play it, I'll just act. None of them how just use. Roll Q the terrible ID. Yeah, I know, that's why I said instead just put little. Yeah. Put little icons and go. God, what the fuck? Oh my god. Well, no, nothing's wrong with Dark Tide. That's what I said. The difference is you're actually playing a good game. Put little icons above people's names. Alright, so I'll print nice. We will be doing members miniatures in 40 minutes. Ugh, goddamn piece of Pocky. The Rivals has the good one. No, God, no. Rivals is god awful. People get a slap on the wrist for throwing. Yep. Yes, Panzer. Members Minis is today. It'll be in 40 minutes. So you gotta wait for Ickbard. Okay. So in the meantime, I will put some wash on the base. And then what I'm going to do... I was doing a legendary Overwatch level of death. Yep. Yeah, put some wash on the base. And then after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him his cigar. So I need thoughts and opinions. So... Should I just use Agrax Earthshade for the base, or should I use Nuln Oil? Because I'm trying to make it a muddy base. I could actually have some share. Range. Shut up. Shut up, David. Use glitter. I don't know about that. It gets some more style points. He's Passboat glitter. Earthshade, okay. I already grabbed it anyway. Oh yeah, that. Oh wow, that makes it look so much better. It's too bad I don't have Earthshade Gloss. Kinda wish I did. Although what I could do, make it look more muddy after I varnish everything, is I could just use satin varnish on the base. Because I'm going to use matte varnish on the miniature. Hey, base gears have the face. Ah! That'd be funny. It sucks to be them. And that's their own fault for having shittier politicians than US politicians. The swap brushes for this probably. Yeah. let me just say, as an American, someone who's violently American, yeah, I will always take any opportunity to shit on the UK or Europe. Because America #1, baby. Back-to-back World War winners, let's go. Slandering Europe and the UK is an American pastime. First the world won each world war. Yeah, but if the US didn't help, both of the world wars would have Europe would have lost to Germany twice. USA! USA! Telling the US now for contrarian reasoning. Berlin airlift, not London airlift. We bring 200 million tons. They turned the tide in World War II. Military historians have said, though, if the US never entered World War II, Russia would have lost, actually. Really goes too far, yeah. Yeah. We sent a lot of stuff. It's just once we got involved, the tide started turning. Because not even we Americans know what the fuck we're doing. Oh yeah. Russia, yep, sending military aid. Yep, Lend-Lease definitely saved their asses. If we didn't send them shit, they'd be speaking German. Because my god, we sent them so much equipment. That's also what all the communist sympathizers don't like talking about either, is the Lend-Lease program. Damn, communists. Threw the Lend-Lease face first at the Russians at the end of 45, so they didn't have to pay for it. Yep. Gave so much stuff, they send more stuff than they use themselves on the West. East American front. Yep. Sending them equipment is what got us into World War I. Someone willing to burn every man, woman, child on the pyre to save his ass. Yup. Comrade Stalin, biggest bitch in history. Where the hell did I put my mini pin device? Fuck. I keep losing track of shit. Pin vice, where are you? There it is. Okay, and now that's not my pin vice. This is my pin vice. I now need to find a thin enough thing. I'm using their beards. Okay, so where is that brass wire? I accidentally bent a little bit too much. Here. Yeah, this is it. Let's see. Is this too thin or is it... Looks like it's a little bit too the drill head's a bit too thick. And so like I can ankle. Musume's go on. Go one vote for tanks, what do you think? What do you mean for your vote? Like what do you mean? Did I just stab myself again with a thing and I'm gonna have to do live surgery on stream to get that damn thing out of my skin again? Ah, here we go. This one's perfect. As long as it doesn't break, it's perfect. Okay. Let's see. So where do I want to put his cigar? The best tank of the war was the Bob Simple tank. Bob Simple, my god. Yeah, let's put it right there. I see where I want it. Dang, I need a pilot hole. Fuck. This singer Collie, hello. Welcome. Okay, stupid thing. So I have store credit coming to me. Can't decide between building up my budding guard force or adding to large. Start building out your guard army, because if you already have plenty of Tyranids, there's no point in buying more Tyranids unless you really want to. And god damn, this is difficult. Ah, fuck. I drilled into his mustache. Son of a bitch. Oh wait, no, I got it. It's good. I thought I drilled into his mustache. That's just his lips. Yeah, I just drilled a bit too far into his lips. Yeah. These drill bits are nice, the really thin ones, but my god, are they so fucking fragile. I've broken so many of these, and I've gotten so many of them trapped under my skin when opening one of these damn things. You want members models? You'll get it in 30 minutes when Ickbard gets here. Okay, god damn it, where'd the brass wire go? Fuck! There it is. Have a bit more guard coded lately since I've lost 151 games with my units so far. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, it might be time to play something else. I'm going to make my life so much simpler right now. He won't know. Again, no, it's tradition to do it with him. I'm not gonna do it without Ickbard. What about Space Marines? You'll never be shit for long. Our factions make GW too much money. God damn, can this... Okay, So I'm gonna zoom in on this real quick and I'm gonna show you guys to like what are your thoughts on the thickness of the wire. Oh, Emil, how you doing? Okay, so what are your guys' thoughts on the thickness of the wire for a cigar? I'm blocking it. Does that look thick enough for a cigar, or maybe a little bit thicker? He's like correcting me. Drift start over. Shut up, David. Thicker. Problem is, I don't. The wire that I have like is way the next wire size up I have is a bit too thick. Because you got to remember too, I'm gonna be painting some what is it? Putting some paint on it, so it's gonna thicken up with all the paint. No, I'm not putting green stuff over it. So yeah, this is the next size up of wire thickness I have. So I put it next to his face. You can see that's a bit too thick. Oh, sorry. Yeah, move this up. Put it next to his face. You can see it's a bit too thick. Like it's nearly half the quarter the size of his head or his eyes. Paint a nuke. And after that, David can help. Give him a fat blunt. I mean, what I could actually, I have an idea. I'm gonna try something. It might work, it might not work. So first things first. A blunt fitting for such a big power fist. Yeah, I'm gonna make my life a whole lot easier, and I'm just gonna glue the thing in right now. There's no warp lettuce allowed in the guard. Now the fun part, trying to make sure it's not that long. Let me actually do this. I'm gonna zoom in again. You guys are gonna help me here. I can just get the camera to focus too. So, where should I cut? Right here? Or right here? I'll first start a bit longer. And I can decide from there. So, let's see. Up. That length for the cigar or a little bit shorter? Like half as short or like a quarter shorter? What do you guys think? Oh, it's a cigar, not a toy. Pretty average size. 25%? Okay. A little teeny bit shorter. Okay, how about now? Yeah, that looks pretty good, right? Ah. Hello, Rev. That looks pretty good, right, guys? Dude, because I want. Jellyfish. Okay, so now here's how I'm going to make it a teeny bit thicker. I'm thinking maybe coat it in a very thin layer of super glue, or I can just slather on the paint. What do you guys think? Slather on the paint or a very, very thin layer of super glue? Nice reading, by the way. Thank you. Oh, you're talking about David's Knights. Yeah, his Gunner Knights. Damn goobers. Answer me. Thin layer of super glue or just sprue glue? Sprue glue won't work because you're putting it onto metal. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to slather on the paint. When I look at it, I can see the little bit of super glue from the miniature itself, where I glued it in, and it's a bit too thick and chunky. I guess it's just time to start maybe a thick coat of paint, actually. Ooh, that was real close. I almost got black paint where it shouldn't be. When will it see painted? It see paint. Hopefully by the end of the year is my goal. But we shall see. Hello.
Oh, hello.
By now I am carefully painting Sergeant Johnson's cigar.
Make sure it looks like a cigar, not any phallic item.
Yeah. Yes, it is the Warlord. That's Rev, not Ickbard.
X-Bard's here.
We need to play Uma Musume.
Oh my god! Who brought it up? Who did it? Who
No one,
did
I
it?
bought it up myself.
I don't believe it. Oh, do not cast the device. I'm not trying to watch Andy on a TV right now.
You must play it, Rev. You must play the Uma Musume.
Oh, Let me rephrase. Damn, he's here. Ah, okay, I see. What does that say? Something mentioned?
Fonts, I don't know. I
This
have
is
no fucking
true.
clue. Brand Nux Taku, what? I'm sorry, what?
Damn, I'm not, damn. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. I'm apparently Nux from Wish, but you know what? I'll take it. By the way, I saw Firestarter's entire like conversation that he was having with you about something about like World War II and Russia.
Well, we were just, because someone was like, we were just talking about something like, I am violently American, I hate communists, and then somehow it turned into World War II Lend-Lease. Oh yeah, because I said back-to-back World War champion.
Back-to-back World War champions. Let's fucking go. America #1. Also, the only reason why the USSR continued as long as it did is because the United States actually assisted with multiple things between World War I and World War II. One of them being sending one of our own city architects to help them industrialize. On top of that, sending them a fuck ton of money and aid. It's like, yeah, the US it's like yeah, the USSR was pretty decent back in the day, but you can't say that it survived all on its own because it didn't. The only reason why the USSR survived is because the United States back in the day was just like, hey, let's feed into this machine for a little bit and see what happens, and then it collapsed. We got into the Cold War, and then 20 years later, it collapsed. Yeah, we started building shit, and then like the Cold War happened, and then about 20 years later, the entire USSR collapsed. Oh man.
Designed by the architect of Detroit, yeah.
Yep.
USSR was always doomed, and so is Russia now.
Yep, and eventually China.
Greater China.
The Greater China, yeah, the one with the most historic records of what Fat Electrician likes to say, the communist unalive toll. 62 million people, everybody. 62 million people. 40 million who unalived from starvation. That's communism for you.
And then you get that random call and oh, but that's not real communism. Then what's real communism, motherfucker?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not real communism. Is it only
UK right now?
Oh, it's not real communism.
What do you mean we ignore horror right now? The UK? What do you mean?
What do you mean the UK? The UK is getting worse. We don't care.
We haven't cared about the UK since what? 1776?
Yeah.
Well, I mean that there was those couple times we bailed them out in World War I and II.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We lend-leased the UK. Yeah, we lend-leased a bunch of shit to everyone.
Yep. And we always undersell the performance of our stuff to all of the countries, and we purposely don't sell our stuff to other countries at its maximum potential because we keep that to ourselves.
Oh, you heard they're putting miniguns on top of the Abrams, right?
Yeah, I heard about that. I was like, fuck yeah. Vulcan miniguns. It's like how do we counterattack like a drone swarm? Vulcan minigun. Just fire a bunch of bullets at it.
Oh yeah, did you see the trailer for Battlefield 6?
I did, but I'm not excited. I have no faith.
I know. I kind of have a little bit of faith because I'm like, I
heard Battle Royale,
but no.
like, nope.
Well, actually, no. It isn't actually a battle royale. They explained it a bit more. So what it is, it's essentially conquest, but it's like a battle royale conquest. It's weird.
Yeah.
So you have but you have unlimited spawns apparently, and it's just the battlefield keeps shrinking, and you get points based off how many like objectives you've captured. It's like Based off what I've heard, it's like a weird mix of like Russian conquest.
I'm gonna wait for the game to come out and see how it goes because.
Well, I mean, you can play the open beta next week. Wait, no, not next week. In 2 weeks.
No, because the open beta is like, because like, I remember playing Battlefield 2042 beta and I thought it was pretty okay, and then the full game came out and it was just complete dog shit.
Yeah. This is the weird thing though. Everyone that's like said they were playing in closed alpha and beta, they said the game, like, for the amount of people, actually ran surprisingly smooth.
Yeah, we shall see.
And you want to know its minimum requirements too?
What?
3060. You would, because you know, like all modern games, like, oh, you need the latest graphics card or one generation behind the latest graphics card.
Oh yeah, I saw that. They expect 100 million players. I'm like, okay, reel it back. Let's be realistic here.
Andy is a drone that will pre-order it. I'll decide if I want to pre-order it after I play after I play the open beta.
I refuse to pre-order any games anymore unless the director names are Miyazaki or Hideo Kojima, and that's if I have the money for it.
Yeah.
Because so far, every game that I've pre-ordered under their names have not disappointed.
I mean, what do you expect? They're not Western developers.
Fair enough.
Can you play Battlefield with me? Yes, of course. I don't know if Ickbard's gonna play it, but I need a squad. Pre-orders Arma 4. When the fuck is Arma 4 coming out? That's what I want to know. That's another game I'm looking forward to eventually. Is Arma 4. I love the Arma series.
Battlefield 2040. I saw Battlefield 2042 and I immediately gagged. Hate that.
I said I'm half expecting a Battlefield 2042. 2027. Okay.
Hate that fucking game so much.
I hate 2042 also. It was a bastardization of the Battlefield franchise because I think I've told you about it before. EA's reasoning of why they needed to make it that way. Because we need to compete with all the other battle royales. Motherfucker, you own Apex Legends, one of the most popular battle royales at the time, besides Fortnite.
I know, like, they could have literally just updated that game, just continued putting their money into it.
I thought they were still updating Apex Legends.
Yeah, but I haven't heard much news coming out of that game. When it comes to like battle royale news, the only battle royale game that I hear anything about is fucking Fortnite, and outside of Fortnite, I haven't heard anything else. Like Apex is like definitely the close second because I mean,
Battlefront 2 for 2042. Yeah, they did. 2042 is a trend chaser. Yeah.
Oh my god, I fucking don't remind me the fact that they abandoned support for Battlefront 2.
They abandoned support for 2042 also like 3 months later because everyone was so pissed about how terrible a state the game was in.
Yep. I'm annoyed. I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting heated again. Fucking Ubisoft. Was it Ubisoft or EA? Either way.
EA is the one that makes Battlefield.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, fuck EA. I mean, fuck EA and fuck Ubisoft.
As Lyle Rath would say, yeah. Yeah. That's how you say EA. Yeah. I think I'll use maybe Curious Leather for... Yeah, I'll use this. I don't think I've used this paint yet. Bring out the olives. But we are getting Portal and Battlefield 6 and it looks like a Reach Forge mode. Yes, it does. That's another thing I'm excited about. Is the Forge mode for Battlefield. That'll be very interesting to see how that plays out. People making their own maps. Grey Knights get folded? Yes, they are.
I miss old school Halo that did that.
But yeah, the Grey Knights Codex thing is stupid. They get folded like a pretzel, like Custodes. That it's EA needing a mechanism for the priority matching in battle pass maps. Muted? What? Huh? Who? What?
Yeah.
Weird that it's EA needing microtransactions.
Man.
Buying 2 pots of paint. Heh. What? You
else
mean
was
you're muting me? What?
Yeah.
You're trying to fuck with the Emperor. I'm
Remember-
right
remember-
though that the Grey Knights would get folded by Custodes.
Dude, I still can't get over Ubisoft saying, "Hey, guess what? We think microtransactions enhance the gameplay experience." Once
So
again,
that's so then that's their reasoning as to why Shadows bombed so hard, and not the reason because it was full of lies.
Outlaw. You see through
Yeah,
the
so
lies.
catch
of
you feature.
Ubisoft.
Yep, later.
I
Oh,
see
yes.
through the lies of Ubisoft. I do not fear the microtransactions as you do.
You just reminded me the Outlaws even existed.
Yeah. Outlaws is fucking shit, dude. Also filled with microtransactions.
For a single player game.
For a single player game.
I need 2
I
paints.
swear.
Love your vids. Where should I look to catch up on lore from back to 5th ed now? So some good lore YouTubers you can look to is either Luton, Voldemort, the Remembrancer. There's honestly a lot of lore. I'm pretty sure Bricky Orchid's done a few lore videos or like up to speed ones. And I also think Valrak has done one too.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah. Arthur is good, yeah. Sandman of Terra. Avoid Arc Warhammer at all costs, by the way.
I have a question for you, Handy.
Sure.
What do you think about the pirate, the pirate in Star Wars known as Hondo Ohnaka?
Hondo? Isn't he like the person that everyone loves because he's awesome?
Yeah, Hondo.
I came across some dude named Sandman that's not too bad. Arc is base.
I
Arc
fucking
is
love
no
Hondo.
I mean-
Kenobi!
Well, I mean, nobody likes Arch. He's a dick.
Prince Arch? Oh wait, you're
he's-
talking about YouTubers.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
He had to remove Warhammer from his name. That's how bad it got. Because there's other YouTubers that I'm pretty sure have Warhammer in their name, and GW's fine with them. I used to tolerate him. I never watched him. And this, like, when I did get recommended a video, I'm like, what the fuck is this guy on?
Yes is the answer.
Okay, this looks good. Oh no, it landed on the cigar. What are you guys' thoughts? I think Major something dude is the biggest one. Major Kill is tolerable. He's more tolerable than Arc is. Major Kill is just like does it for like as a meme, I kind of feel like, for shits and giggles. And then he did the whole peptides thing. You want to look like a Custodes? Peptides. I don't know if he's gotten worse or my tolerance for his bullshit went down a few years ago. But if Arc's gotten worse or Major Kill? Well, I think everyone universally agrees that Major Kill's kind of gone downhill. Well, he has gone downhill ever since he did the whole peptides thing. Never seen Arc yet? Don't even bother. Not a fan of West Hammer. Isn't West Hammer like, he's okay, but it's just like, I don't think I've ever watched his stuff either. Oh wait, I just remembered another lore channel. Look up Astartes Anonymous. They're pretty good because they have lore shorts and they're also starting to make long form lore videos. Live from the Black Library. What about Zorp, dude? He's definitely digging. Oh, Zorp? Yeah, he's the one that makes all those giant game boards, right? Yeah. He makes a lot of giant game boards. He does some cool work. He does some cool builds. One day, well, no, I don't think I'll ever have the space to do that. But in an Australian accent. Peptides. I just think it's funny now because that's the one thing he's gonna always be remembered for now. Is peptides. What look like Custodes? Peptides. Dude, that's been building the Golden City. Does he have a YouTube channel? I don't remember if he does. Or do you mean the Golden Throne? Does he have a YouTube channel? I've never gotten recommended a video. Ugh. Yeah, speaking of video, like I said, there's a video going out after this stream for members of the YouTube channel. For everyone else, it goes out on Sunday. And hopefully YouTube doesn't fuck up the monetization system like they did this week. Because apparently, I think it was Monday and Tuesday. So what happened was that no videos whatsoever were getting ads run on them. And so the creators on YouTube, none of them were getting any ad revenue from Monday and Tuesday. So thank God I didn't post a video on Sunday. And hopefully that shit doesn't happen next week. Yes, David, I make videos. Honorable mention for Adeptus Ridiculous. Yes. Oh, excuse me.
Andy's a YouTuber. On top of
yes, I know I'm a YouTuber. Oh my God.
What?
Look in the members section of an emote they made.
In Shield Captain chat?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's an actual emote. I want that because it's hilarious.
That's funny. Yo, Jeff getting the fade, bro.
What was that? Toss a coin. Shut up, David.
What did David say? Toss a coin what?
Huh. Yeah.
You know what's kind of ironic?
So you swallow. Sergeant Johnson looks like an official GWA. Thought that Warhammer and Halo collab for saying, but no, it's an official Warhammer mini for the Catachan Colonel. I just painted it up to look like Sergeant Johnson a little bit more. So he has his camel pants, and he also has his cigar that you can kind of see. So I'm about to free Powderoo for your birthday. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I gotta give David his free Powderoo. Thank you for reminding me, Tony.
You have to give him his free Powderoo every stream.
Well, because Christmas in July, up until December 26th.
Let's see.
Jesus. What the hell did they do to this? The fuck?
走れソリよ風のように月見原をパドルパドル
From Dragon Ball Z abridged Christmas Tree of Might. Oh, no, not Christmas Tree of Might, Lord Slug. It's like, then why is it snowing? It's cause it's froze your planet.
My favorite quote still from that series is, "I'm gonna plant me a dumbass tree."
I'm gonna plant me a dumbass tree.
God, that hurt my ears. Yeah, I've got it. So the sound bits are mostly 90% of them are made to scare the shit out of me when I'm painting.
What Vegeta quotes do I have in my soundboard? I know I have a few.
I'm back, bitches.
Oh yeah, I have the end back bitches. Oh yeah, I also have this one.
For 5,000 years. for thousands of years I lay dormant. Oh, it's you.
For thousands of years I lay dormant. Who has disturbed my... That's buddy? Oh, it's you. Okay, explain.
Go to LVO, Handy will be there as I carry around a big... I am not going to LVO. Thank you. I'm so lost. I don't know what custodians basically many times run on. Where did space stores come from? Where did they come from? They were always there. It's just we thought they got eaten by the Tyranids, but some of them survived. And then the Custodians is a super duper space marine. And then what else? Basically mini titans running around. Do you mean dreadnoughts or actual titans or knights? Well, knights, yeah, knights used to be called Knight Titans. Now they're just called Imperial Knights or Chaos Knights. Deep Rock Galactic Rocket Stone.
Diggy hole.
Wrong game.
The other, I know. Game. Wait.
The Knights.
What?
So Imperial Knights have always been a thing. Like I said, they were just called Knight Titans a long time ago, but now they just changed it. Like when they actually got an army to Imperial Knights or Chaos Knights. So yeah. Come on. Okay, so what is everyone's opinion? So for the cigar tip, should I make it yellow, like orangish yellow, or should I just paint it gray? Because usually, I'm thinking. Trying to think, what should I do, everyone? What do I do?
Probably gray.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get the community involved. Gray. We have one for gray.
You should start a poll.
Gray. 2 for gray. Let's give it 10 more seconds. Gray or yellowish orange. 10 seconds left. Say what you want in the chat.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gray it is. Color at the transition point. So gray with a little bit of orange is what you're saying then. I can try that. I can try doing that. Pink. That's not a cigar. That make would explode in 5 minutes.
By the way, they actually like the funniest thing ever happened. They actually
painted him as Pippa. Yes, everyone's favorite schizo rabbit.
They actually showed off what a Dragon Ball Z fight looks like in normal human eyes or recorded by a camera. Because in Dragon Ball Super Superhero, the Red Ribbon Army recorded the fight between Trunks and Frieza, and it happened so fast it literally lasted 3 seconds. Like we saw like, so everything that happens in between, from Frieza blasting Trunks, throwing the Death Ball and all that stuff, all the way up until Trunks slices Frieza in half and then disintegrates Frieza, happens in 3 seconds.
Dave's being forced to paint a Pippa tank. That's funny.
Yay, put the tank. Yeah, so the other, let's see, some of the other quotes that I have on my soundboard, it's "You ruined it, and I hate you." The Vegeta scream on Namek, where he's just really angry. And then his is like, unfortunately, unfortunately, it's overshadowed by all this unyielding rage. I would make room for some cell quotes, because cell quotes are great, but I don't have enough space on my soundboard for Discord.
Sounds like a you problem.
Yep. I could download voice mod, but then I would have to pay voice mod just to have like a huge soundboard.
Isn't it like $15?
Yes. So the same so no, actually no, not the same price. It's actually $5 more expensive than Discord. I know that if I buy some like server boosters, or if people boosted the fucking server, I would get more sound alert or soundboard slots. But that's neither here nor there.
I mean, my server's been boosted. I could add some soundboard slots.
Yes, you can. You have what is yours at right now? Yours is at 8 out of 20 boosts. That doesn't tell me shit.
Why quite so late? Because he's still doing a meeting with his co-writer. He'll probably be here in like maybe 10 minutes. I don't know. He hasn't really said anything.
Hold on, damn. So yours is still at level 1. Actually, I think you can activate him right now. Because for level 2 server, for the level 2 server boost, it's 5 and then 7 for level 3, and you have 8. So someone else is helping you out here.
I think because I can't really do much, I'm probably just only gonna be able to put yellow at the tip of the cigar. Let me actually look at something. Oh yeah, it's gonna be orangish, like an orange color.
One summon for Kefla. Let's save my fucking Chrono Crystals.
You have to do a little bit of orange at the tip.
A little bit on tip.
Some magma drop flame. I think I'll also put a little bit of white at the end of it too. It's probably the best course of action.
By the way, the people who are like the devs behind Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle did one of the most god tier things in this like most recent event, like celebration for the game.
What?
So they decided that since it's a global celebration, they were like, okay, so it's global celebration. We're gonna give everybody the ability to earn 100 special tickets called global celebration tickets. You can either use all 100 of those tickets to summon for 100 characters through 4 different banners with 4 different like headline units, or you can try to summon one of the new characters with a 45% chance of pulling them in a solo pull. And I was just like, 45% is a lot better than like 0.001% or whatever the fucking
Barking
drop rate
Zero
is.
fell off so hard. Yeah, it kind of did.
It did, and it's fine. I still enjoy the game.
I mean, like the hype for it died down like in a week or so.
I mean, it's literally like just a really high resolution Budokai Tenkaichi. I don't
Yeah.
know what people expected it to be. It's like, dude, it's Budokai Tenkaichi. It's still a fun. It's still a game to always go back to and have fun and have those like what if fights where you just do a 5v5 against the CPU.
Yeah.
But that's literally what they were aiming for. I don't know why a lot of people
Where
thought it
Ickbard?
was gonna
I
be
don't
like-
know. He said he'd be here in an hour ago. Ever since gacha players basically guaranteed win.
But anyway, so I decided to do 2 polls on the Gogeta banner, and I got Gogeta, and I was like, fuck yeah.
Nice.
Now I'm
Okay.
summoning for the Blue Bros.
So Sergeant Johnson, Sergeant Johnson himself is done. Now I just gotta do his base. You can even see the little bit of orange right there. That looks pretty damn good.
That's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, let me now. What I now have to do is I have to work on the base. Fuck. What color did I use on his base? Did I use? I think I used ancient. Or wait, no. I didn't even paint it. I just used the regular color. So I guess let's grab. Where's that brown I just used? Use that as a dry brush highlight. Curious leather.
This is a funny ad I got. Build a 1 to 2 scale of Darth Vader in the comfort of your own home. I'm just like, why the fuck
1
would I
to
want
2
to
scale. Fuck.
Yeah, doesn't that mean it's only half the size of the actual Darth Vader?
Yes.
So
Once
instead
we
of
guess
being
the appearance, the first thing we'll talk about is Paris and why it's a shithole. Well, I mean, you don't need to tell me why it's a shithole. I've seen the footage of it being a shithole.
what
Paris.
Paris, dude, funny enough, I saw a short of a Canadian dude that dunked on a bunch of an American couple that's moving to Canada because of a certain orange man, and he basically breaks it down to them where it's just like, congratulations, you're becoming Canadian, where the living expenses is doubled and your salary for living is 30% lower. Also, like, he just goes over all the shitty things about Canada and how actually worse to live in Canada than it is in the United States right now. And I was just like, oh. He even mentioned, like, by the way, we also had 74,000 people unalived waiting for the quote-unquote free healthcare that we have in the past 7 years because they didn't get the treatment they needed in time.
Welcome to Canada.
Welcome to Canada. Your life's gonna be shitty. And this was from an actual Canadian like YouTuber, and I was like, oh, well, congrats, you just made your lives worse.
Both places.
Both places suck. I mean, at least one place sucks less than the other. Says America, the place where people who hate America don't want to leave,
Yep.
and the people who do leave regret it.
It's almost like America is the greatest country on earth. USA,
Mhm.
USA.
USA, USA.
Thanks, Sam Ickbard. Just move out of Toronto, Vancouver. Well, I mean, 2 Canadian provinces might be becoming a part of America soon.
3.
3. We shall see. Painting missile tips and loaded cow smart missile pods. And, you know, like
3 Canadian provinces might either A, become independent, or B, join the United States. All because of Quebec and what was the other one that was like next to Quebec?
Ontario.
Ontario, yeah, Ontario and Quebec. Those.
However the
two.
fuck you pronounce them.
Mhm. because of those two specific, I guess, territories of Canada.
Provinces.
The other three are going to, yeah, those provinces. The other three are going to wants to secede because they're basically screwing them over. Because anytime Ontario or Quebec need money, they go to the other three provinces, take their money, and then leave them hung up and dry.
You're so wrong. Yeah, we don't need more states is the thing. They can be their own country.
Oh no, we don't. No, we don't think Quebec's going to join us. It's the other three provinces that might do it. Because Quebec and Ontario are just terrible provinces. Because all they do is just abuse the other three. Shit, the other three provinces have literally admitted they have more trade between themselves and the United States than they ever do with their own fucking country. Like between Quebec and Ontario and them three.
That's kind of fucked up, to be honest.
It is. It is really fucked up. They have more net positive trade with the United States than they do with those two provinces. Because again,
oh fuck, David. Because they used to get a lot of money, but once that money got rid of, they now have to pay it back. I mean, the provinces probably have always had a bunch of beef. It's kind of like how in the United States, a bunch of states have beef with each other. Like how California just hates anyone that isn't them.
Yep. California is the white trash Starbucks girl that thinks that she's above everybody, but in reality, nobody wants her, and she's just pissed.
Well, no, I was told a great analogy. California is like the crazy hot index. It's very nice. California is very nice and pretty, but it's crazy. It's a 10 on the crazy scale.
On the outside, California looks nice and pretty. On the inside, it is a horrendous mess. You don't want to know what goes into California.
Money laundering.
Money laundering.
High-speed rail to nowhere, and Texas is about to tell them, fuck you, this is how you do it.
See, now, okay, hold on. Now, see, high-speed rail for Texas makes sense. We are a huge state. We are literally bigger than Ukraine.
Yeah, California is the second largest state.
Second largest. Well, third, actually. Alaska is the only other state that's bigger than Texas. But yeah, so Texas is the second largest state in the United States. We definitely need a high-speed rail because it is ridiculous that if I want to go visit a family member, I may have to travel 2 to 6 hours. I can get from like one end of Europe to another end in a day. The fact that it takes me like 6 hours just to drive to a singular city, and that's not even like 10% of Texas, is ridiculous.
Oh, boohoo, let me play your song, the world's tiniest violin.
So yes, I do in fact think that a high-speed train for Texas is actually a pretty decent idea. Can you imagine if you just sat down in like where I live, like let's say like you live, let's say, actually let me actually give you, like, let's say you live like all the way in El Paso for some reason, but you want to get to Houston in an hour or 2 hours. It's like you just take a train there. It's like, you will be arriving to Houston, Texas in 1 hour and 30 minutes. Please take a seat. And it's like 1 hour and 30 minutes, bro. That's great. Instead of having to drive a whole like 10 hours just to get there.
Well, I mean, also BNSF and Union Pacific are in talks for a merger right now.
Oh, okay.
That means they said there'll be more passenger rail now. But it's not gonna be high-speed rail.
I mean, shit, dude. If they're gonna be more passenger rail, and they're like those old school like train type carts where it's like you get to sleep inside like a little cubby or something. That sounds nice.
You mean sleeper cars? Those still exist.
Yeah, those. I mean,
Yeah, sleepers
Oh,
still
yeah.
exist. Rev wants
yeah.
to worsen the obesity. Bring
one's the
maid to
worst.
call.
There's actually a place on planet Earth. I think it's an island that has like a higher obesity rate than fucking the United States.
Oh, you saw that one video?
Yeah. I was just like, man, they make fun of us for having a high obesity rate, but then there's this one island that is literally nothing but obese people.
I mean, you should see Mexico. They drink so much coke, they have actually a higher obesity too.
Yeah, they do. That's true. I forgot about that.
At least Europe and the UK have decent public transport. Yeah. But you gotta remember the UK is also small compared to the US.
Significantly smaller. Isn't
USA.
Isn't hold on, isn't UK smaller
But
than
yeah,
UK?
America will split before Canada will. If anything, it would just be California and New York splitting from the US. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe Oregon too.
Maybe. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to habitual line crosser and fat electrician's idea where we just put a bunch of explosives on the San Andreas fault line and just let California sink into the fucking abyss.
Yeah, let nature take its course.
Let's nature take its course after that, bro. United States gonna split before the fucking Canada.
Oh fuck, that was close up. Yeah.
And that will happen before Canada does. Sure, bud. Huff that cope. You can have your cope. As hard-headed as we Americans are, we're not also stupid. There's a line that we do not cross, and so far America has yet to cross that line. We've been at the line, we haven't crossed it though. Well, we have once, but then a bearded man with a very tall like hat brought us back together, and we haven't done it since. So. He said full scored 7 years ago, and then suddenly everything was unionized again.
America.
Y'all got that violent revolution built into your genes. Yeah, but our violent revolutions is only against true tyranny. It's not against, like, you know, just everyday people. We just hate people that try to mess with our own, like, you know, lands and living, like, our own status quo. Like the British. They didn't like it when we rised up against their tyrannical, what was it called, in 1776 and before that, where it was like, oh yeah, we're just gonna keep taxing you and abusing you guys. We were like, nah.
Time to dump tea into the harbor. Let's go.
Dump tea into the harbor.
An American pastime, dumping tea into the harbor.
Yeah, I literally just went over that. I literally just talked about the funny bearded man with the big hat that they unionized us after we split up. Mr. Lincoln.
Good old Honest Abe.
Good old Honest Abe. It's almost... No, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. This is gonna surf into territory that I know Handy would not wanted to.
Yes, please don't.
Yeah. So anyway, but regardless, we Americans have gone through so much shit in history that, honestly speaking, like it would literally take an actual like blindsided smack to the side to like actually get us to split up. The fact that we've been with like literally national riots over the stupid elections twice and we still haven't split up, it's honestly just impressive how much we still stick together.
America. America.
Because literally, like, how many states have threatened to like try to secede or whatever if the Orange Man was going to be in office, and then they still didn't? They were like, "Oh yeah, we don't want to be a part of the United States if he's in office." And it's like,
Okay, then go ahead, do it.
okay, go ahead,
You won't.
do it.
Do it, bitch. You won't.
And then they didn't because they're cowards. They know they wouldn't succeed without us. And we still have it. Yeah, we just focus our aggression towards other tyranny that is happening outside of the United States, because you know it's not happening right now.
Great way to unite the American people. Attack them, give them a common enemy. That's why politicians like to split us up. Because if everyone realized they were the common enemy, damn, America would be so much greater.
It's almost as if Americans forgot that the federal government is there to serve the people, not the people serve the government.
No, we're not your serfs.
Yeah, we're not your serfs. The reason why we elect our officials is so that they can do the things we want them to do. And here in Texas, it's been working out fantastic.
Except for Tony Gonzalez.
Except for him, yeah. Except for that guy.
He likes to eat the Snickers ridge side down.
Ugh. Aside from him, but he's like a little germ in the giant canvas that is Texas. He has like no real repercussions. It's almost as if the 5 shitty things that he does is overwhelmingly stopped by, or like counteracted by all the good stuff Texas has done. Plus Texas being like #1 in business, agriculture, and industry, oil production.
You know, when people talk shit about Canada, they mean don't like that word consensus. Okay, where the fuck is Ickbard?
I love fucking Texas, bro. Like, I feel like when you're raised in Texas, you just have this innate pride in your state. Like, Texans are more prideful being Texan than American.
Laurentians.
And which is the California of Canada and Vancouver. God.
Yeah, there we go. There he is. That looks amazing. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Now it just needs to be varnished. Wahoo. I think it may be a really thin coat actually on the skull, because it's still a bit bright.
I'm not gonna lie. I really don't look forward to this day. That's good. That's probably gonna happen in the future, because unfortunately that Mamdani guy is gonna probably become mayor of New York City.
Whatever. Who cares? New York wants to become a shithole. Let them become a shithole.
Yeah, but I feel bad because my Nibbles and Nico live there. You know, our mutual friends. Through D&D. And I feel bad for them because I can't wait. I both can't wait, and I don't want it to happen. Where she like is gonna probably send me a message saying, "Oh no, my local family-owned boat."
Meant to warn them retired. No, wasn't that because the local city embezzled the money that was supposed to be meant for sirens for shit to upgrade it? You would know more about that, right, Rev?
What's up?
The recent flood in Texas. USC says, didn't Texas lose a bunch of people to a flood because the guys who were meant to warn them were retired?
No. Okay, so what ended up happening, and this is again misinformation by the media. The people were warned. The people were warned 2 days ahead of time that this is gonna happen. There was literally no stop. Like, I don't know where this entire thing, dude. Even I got the Amber Alert or the flooding alert, and I don't even live anywhere near the area. 2 days ahead of time. So again, I don't know where they got that narrative where it's like, oh, the weather station or whatever wasn't working or didn't warn people in time. Dude, we had a 2-day head start.
Oh wait, no,
That's
I also
why we-
heard about that too. They said they didn't have enough staff on hand when there was like 6 people working, like meteorologists working it.
And that is true. They were understaffed.
Usually it's like one
but
or
they
two. No, like I mean 6 people doing it, like broadcasting it or whatever, and usually they only have 2, so they already had like 3 times the amount of people.
Yeah, they had more than enough people to warn people, and they did. We got the warning like 2 days ahead of time. Like, they actually did tell us. Why do you again?
Still a tragedy. Yep.
Still a tragedy. God bless the souls of the people that were lost that day. But again, like, that's why a lot of when disasters happen here in Texas, there's a very significant low amount of casualties that happen, and it's because we're always prepared. Like, it's literally we're literally ready for almost anything. I say almost because obviously there's gonna be that one day where like something out of the blue is gonna happen, like aliens actually invade or something, and we're just
Well,
like,
I mean, what do you mean? I was gonna say not alien invasion because Texas.
yeah,
You know, there's some redneck waiting in the back lines just to do something.
In the boonies somewhere, just.
I've been
with, like,
prepared for this all my life. It's all I've ever wanted.
A MacGyver satellite, yeah. But no, yeah. So we're always prepared. That's the thing, and I don't. Again, I hate that the media, and they even talked about it in Unsubscribed podcast, where it's like the mainstream media is like trying to string together all of this like lying bullshit. Which again, I tell people now, do not trust the mainstream media no matter what, because they're a bunch of liars.
If you think you hate mainstream media enough, you don't.
Yeah. The Unsubscribed podcast actually stated, and they actually showed like receipts, because they took a picture of like they take screenshots and pictures of when stuff like that's gonna happen.
The binder.
And they basically showed off that they sent out an alert ahead of time, like 2 days, and then people got prepared for it. Obviously, there's some people that just couldn't get away from it because they live in that area, or they just were stubborn that they didn't want to leave. But again, we minimize the casualties by letting people know ahead of time.
The jeans stealers better not steal my jeans. Got brand new ones today from back to school shopping. Well, I got bad news for you, sir. You're about to lose your jeans. Texas got the grocery store to save them from everything.
Yeah, HEB, the Texas version of FEMA, and actually more effective for some reason.
Well, I mean, it's anything government run isn't going to be effective. You know that.
That is true. Honestly,
except for the military.
Okay, so I had to bring up this this fun fact for Nibbles this one time, because she questioned the reason why Texas is one of the few and only states that has the highest chance of seceding and becoming successful as an independent nation. And she's like, if you guys seceded, you're gonna lose a lot of funding from the United States. And I'm just like, we've prepared for that. Why do you think that we have Texas governed, well, not Texas governed, but like, why do you think we have like Texas banks, Texas Medicare, Texas everything? Like, we have prepared ourselves for an eventuality. If that ever does happen, we're ready. We have our own Texas State Guard. We have our own Texas everything. Heck,
don't mess with Texas.
Heck, we don't need FEMA because we have HEB. Like, literally, we've prepared ourselves for a possibility of the United States falling on itself just in case. We have a plan. We have a plan for everything.
Arthur, I have a plan. It involves selling mangoes in Texas.
So, but yeah, like, and I'm not kidding. Like, I had to like literally like inform because obviously she's from New York. She doesn't know much about Texas. So me giving her information, like some like actual information about my home state, made me feel a little bit like, oh, you want to know the history and all the stuff that we're preparing for in Texas to just in case, you know, keep ourselves afloat, just in case the United States does crumble. Here's all the information that you need to know. If you ever need a backup plan of where to live, Texas is your state.
Levi jeans even before the Sydney Sweeney thing.
Fucking love my home state, and it's not because of like just because I was born and raised here, but because of all the good shit that we do. Like we have people just taking their day off to go help the poor survivors of the recent flooding. We have like as much as Texas is almost like any other state as well, where like we have different types of people that live here with different viewpoints and stuff. We're still unified under our state to help each other out. Because that's how we are. The Lone Star State, and dude, funny enough, I saw a video recently that said that the Lone Star State Texas flag is still controversial to this day because it represents a time where Texas was an independent nation before it joined the Union, and it's like, yeah, we know, and we have it for a reason. Funny enough,
The flag. I'm just thinking of the funny meme I saw.
Funny enough.
Wait, that's Texas the California. That's the California flag. Why does the bear only have one head?
I get it. But what's it called?
Seed struck in January. Tell the Midwest, let me some good cornfields. If the zombies ever come and knocking, we're becoming Plants vs Zombies.
But
well, we all know if the zombie apocalypse happened, California and New York would be screwed.
Yep. I know that
for
like
a few weeks. I don't know. I think so.
Wait, what happened?
Wasn't Texas only a nation for a few weeks?
Yes, but in those few weeks, we've actually were able to do a lot of stuff on ourselves before we were just like, you know what? I think the one of the biggest reasons why we joined the union, is the main reason. One of the biggest reasons why we joined the union is so that Mexico doesn't attempt to invade us again. Because after we got our independence from Mexico, we became a state, and then we were kind of like, all right, we're still building up. We're still trying to build. Actually, I could look this up because at the time Texas was still trying to build up an army to just in case combat Mexico, just in case of the attack again. And we thought to ourselves, I think it'd be a safer bet if we just became part of the United States and had like an entire country another country basically back us up, just in case if Mexico tried this shit. Fuck around, find out Texas.
In case Mexico tries to get squirrely again.
Yep. Texas, a country. Incorrect. The Republic of Texas existed for about 10 years. So to be exact,
in case of zombie apocalypse.
9 years, 11 months, and 17 days.
Well, actually, it'd probably be, depending on the time, it'd probably be Florida, actually.
Yeah. Well, what?
No, the last stand of the United States during a zombie apocalypse would either be in Iowa or Texas. I think it'd actually probably be Florida, because it's so hot and humid. Like, flesh decays really fucking fast.
Or it could be somewhere really, really cold and just, like, freeze the zombies.
Yeah.
Plus, we also have all the wildlife in Florida. Just eating the zombies like crocodiles and alligators. You know those
and
zombies.
Pythons. Don't forget the pythons.
And pythons, yeah. But yeah, okay.
Yes, Florida, America's Australia.
Yeah, so the Republic of Texas was established on March 2nd, 1836, and officially became part of the United States on December 29th of 1845. Okay. So the main reasons why. Here we go. Yeah. So the security. So one of the biggest factors that pushed Texas to join the Union after 9 years was the desire for security, economic benefits, and political maneuvering. Security concerns. Texas has gained independence from Mexico in 1836, faced ongoing threats and border skirmishes. Joining the U.S. offered a stronger military and resource to protect its borders from Mexico. Texas economic benefits. Texas economy was struggling a bit at the time, and annexation offered access to larger U.S. market and potential for economic growth. And political strategy. President Taylor faces pressure for both. I'm not going to say this, but pretty much potentially counter British influence in the region. So there was British people the British were trying to annex Texas into the British Empire.
Oh.
And President Tyler was like, no, Texas will become part of.
Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. I didn't hear the hydrate sound. Is the thing even working? Let me check. No, it is not. Let me reset the program.
And to be fair, I think President Sam Houston, funny enough, Sam Houston, initially favored annexation by the U.S. due to concerns about Texas' long-term viability as an independent, according to the Humanities Texas. He also feared the potential for instability and conflict if Texas remained independent, which, fair enough, back in that time, after getting independence from Mexico...
Fun fact about Alberta? Sure.
Sure.
Texas getting colonized would have been the funniest thing.
What's up?
No, he said there's no rats in Alberta. Really? Why? Why is that? Why is there no rats in Alberta, Canada?
Texas kid. I mean, technically speaking, Texas was quote-unquote colonized, but...
There's no rats in Alberta. Why? Why are there no rats in Alberta?
That's
pest control.
That's a meme. That's a meme from Russian Badger.
Okay.
Or at least I heard it from the Russian Badger.
Okay, well let's do some varnish.
But
we went to war with rats, no joke. That gets funny. Someone named the game.
So fun fact, it's like I love how he says it would have been funny if Texas got colonized. It did get colonized. It got colonized by Mexico, and then what ended up happening, and here's the fun history about Texas. A bunch of settlers from Mexico went to Texas, California, basically the modern day like Southwest states, West Coast to Southwest states. A bunch of people went up to those territories and established their cities there. But Mexico was so lazy and so
like Matt Varnish. Yeah.
At the time, Mexico was so lazy with their government, they didn't want to actually govern those sections of their territory, so they just left them be and just left them to fend for themselves. So these places, these like cities and stuff, didn't receive any sort of like government help to build a city, so they had to do it on their own. And then when they got fed up and decided, hey, we're gonna independicize, that's when Mexico's like, you're not independicizing our territory. You're not gonna become independent. And that's when they finally gave a shit. And then then eventually the war between Mexico and Texas and all of them happened. Mexico lost the war, signed the Treaty of Guadalupe and Hidalgo, which sold those territories to the United States, except for Texas. And yeah, that's what happened.
Where the fuck is my matte varnish? I just used it on... I used it on the Killacan. I'm wondering where the hell Ickbard is. He hasn't messaged me. And I pinged him. He's being... Oh, he was at his co-riders, I think. He's being dropped off, he said. Fuck is my varnish? God damn. Oh, look, I need my matte varnish. God damn.
So by the way, for those people that are just like, oh, California, Texas, all these places are Mexican territory. No, it's not. It's been sold off. Once you sell a property, it belongs to the person you sold it to. Especially when they spent $15 million. By the way, which in today's standards is like over $250 million. So boo-hoo, cry about it. You lost the war, you sold the territory, you didn't even bother to like use.
L plus ratio plus skill issue.
Yeah. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine like in a real scenario where like you have a bunch of toys that you don't use and somebody decides that they want to like play with them and you just like basically gatekeep like, no, these are my toys, but you don't play with them, and you don't end up interacting with your toys until they offer to buy them off of you. That is literally what happened. Because that is literally what happened. Someone else decided to play with the toys of Mexico, known as the territory of Texas and California and all that. And when they wanted to become independent, they were just like, no, you can't do that. That's mine. And it's like, and then when they lost the war, they were like, okay, we'll be nice and we'll buy it off of you. And they're like, okay.
Where the fuck is my varnish? God damn it.
It's like, fuck off, dude. Some modern people are just fucking stupid.
Hey, where's my matte varnish? I need to varnish this miniature, damn it. I see my satin and gloss. I want matte varnish. Where the fuck did it go? I've used it. They can have California back though.
They can have it back. I mean, they can have it back if they can fish it out from the sea.
Or they can pay for it if they can even afford it.
Oh yeah, they could pay. They could buy it back. That is literally probably the only real reason it ever like get California back is if they could somehow like purchase California again with whatever the modern amount of it is. Because again, this was the entire southwest and western coast of the United States that was purchased for today's standard $255 million. To be fair though, I feel like California is only worth like $100, but
Hey.
that's not very nice. Why are you saying that we're only worth $100? Because you guys fucked over the state. Shut the fuck up.
$250 for that is a steal. That's what Easy Jones said. $10, take it or leave it.
10 bucks, take it or leave it. For what? For California, bro? You can take it for a penny.
Where's that bottle of varnish? I used it 2 weeks ago. Why is my bottle of varnish missing? Fall down here, maybe? Might have fallen in here, I don't know. Let me check.
Fucking love Silver. Silver, I love you, bro. You fucking hilarious. We just keep like toning it down. We just keep going down on California like we're just literally trying to get rid of it. Like, bro, just bring in some boats, some huge naval ships, hook them to like something to California. We'll use the explosives to to blow up the San Andreas fault line, and you guys can just drag California to whatever other country you want it to be in part of. Thank you and goodbye. They could be they want to be California. They can go to fucking China and Russia for all I care. And then complain that try to complain that they don't like those countries. Oh my god, they don't have Starbucks anywhere outside of but California.
That goddamn varnish.
We just it up. U.S. should swap California for some Canadian territories. Oh yes,
Oh, I'll be right back.
yes,
I need to look behind my
yes, please.
thing now, I guess. Or did I throw it in with all?
We keep Sacramento and that's it. Oh, brother. I love the combined, like, United States hatred towards California. It's like, yes, California is the epitome of it is the epitome of failure of the United States society.
This is really annoying me. I can't find goddamn varnish. Where is my goddamn varnish? Motherfucker.
Trade deal. We get U.S. gets Greenland and you get 90% of California. Okay, do you hear me out? Escape for California, LA, but you wall off all the blue cities in Cali. Something similar to that was about to happen here in Texas, but thank God for Abbott for stopping that. For those who don't know, there was a
No, let's just stop talking about Paul. God, this goddamn varnish. Where the fuck did it go? Where the fuck is my varnish? Satin, gloss. Where's the matte varnish? I used it a week ago. 2 weeks ago.
I know you lost it.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. It's usually be on my desk. Or somewhere close to my desk.
The sergeant knows what the lady's like. Hey,
Yeah.
welcome in, Nick Bird.
Hello. Can't hear him.
Nope. Anticipating the man's voice.
I think he's muted.
He might be muted. Oh, he's
Sorry, all the things are being crazy.
got
hello.
it. He is here. Let's celebrate
Alhamdulillah.
the Cliff Beef fight.
So, I have a funny story for you guys, if you would like to hear that.
Sure.
100%.
So, for those who don't know, Mrs. Iqbal, wow, words. Mrs. Iqbal and I were going to get married originally tomorrow. But due to the move and everything, we have postponed it till next year. Because, yeah, life.
I don't have an excuse.
Then from there, you know, I reach out to all my friends, let them know, hey, the wedding's been postponed. It's not happening this year. I'll let you know about it later. Just terribly sorry. I'm glad I could at least tell you all now ahead of time, yada yada.
Yep.
So my friend, who I graduated high school with, and I went to college with, and we shared dorms with, messaged me 20 minutes ago. Hey, Iqbard, I am now in the town that the wedding is going to happen. He did not tell me, hey, I'm going to be heading out soon for this. hey, is there any places you recommend me look for a stay over the night? Is there any places that, hey, let me know. I'm going to let you know when we get there, this 8+ hour drive. He was typing a bunch, and now he has stopped typing, and he is no longer online. He didn't text me. He didn't call me. He sent me a Discord DM that he is in town after an 8+ hour drive.
Did you tell him that you postponed it?
Yes, I told everyone.
Did you tell him again, just in case? After he said that?
I mean, after he said that, I said, hey, the wedding is postponed. I'm in Florida now, man. I moved.
And he's just like, he just left you on red, huh?
He sent a singular response. It's a 0-0 to make bug eyes emoji. I think his family, his parents are chewing him out right now because that's $8. That's 8 hours of driving through the mountains. California gas prices.
Big oof. F for my man.
I love him to bits and pieces.
I'm gonna assume
I
it's
feel
this
incredibly bad for him. Now that I got that funny anecdote out of the way, hello everyone, thank you for the hellos. Hello Silver. Hello Lisa. Hello Colin.
Well, yeah.
big. I'm assuming this is what he sent you. I just DM'd it to you, Gord.
Okay, let me look. Yes, that.
He's just like, fuck. That's literally the wide-eyed fuck.
Yes. And also, Colin, I appreciate you typing favorite the European way to let me know that I'm not wasting time hitting an extra silent vowel like I were the French.
I'm so angry. I can't find my varnish, and I just used it 2 weeks ago.
Damn. Nick, what is the chapter on your YouTube Ordo Historia intro other than Alpha Legend? That is the Celestial Lions.
Need to go get some food in me. I'll be back.
Okay.
Hopefully by then
Alright.
you guys start members minis.
Yeah, we probably
I should
will.
post
I'm
the
just
link
about
in the
to
minis.
get angry. I can't find my damn varnish.
Let me post the model, my work in progress in members miniatures. Bam, I did it. It'll be great.
Give me a phone looking at. Yeah, English hard.
I'm not even going to pretend that I can hear him. Alhamdulillah, chat. I have hearing loss. Nope, no Ultramarines here. Celestial Lions. That's funny enough though, because Celestial Lions are the opposite paint scheme of the Ultramarines, where Ultramarines are blue with a gold trim. Celestial Lions are gold with blue trim. Hey, it's fine, Silver. More than okay to ask.
Damn it.
God, I feel so bad for my friend.
Well, I can't varnish this damn thing until I find the actual varnish, son of a bitch. Or I might have to buy varnish, probably. Do that on the way home tomorrow from the Model Railroad Club, then I guess. Oh yeah, do you want to see Sergeant Johnson? He's done.
Hell yeah, brother.
You zoom in so you can see him and also everyone else that just got here too.
He knows what the ladies like.
Yeah. Zoom in. Well, I don't know if I want to do the shoulder pad or not.
Oh, no, I already said you shouldn't. He looks cool.
Well,
The
he
way
has
he
his
is
cigar
couched.
too. If you can see it.
Yeah, cigar. He's chomping on a stogie.
I really need to varnish it. I think that store has Vallejo. I'm pretty sure they do.
Dude, congrats. Good job on the camo pattern, by the way.
Yes. I thought it didn't look good at first, but then like the more I looked at it, it's like, okay, it's not too bad. His camo patterns are meant to be
Sleep
random.
well, Silver.
Okay.
Yeah. You were worried about that as well when you were working on the Tiger Shark battle
Shark.
mini? Or Bull Shark.
Yeah. Okay, let me move my camera off. I'm going to my model railroad club tomorrow, so probably what I'll do is we'll do members miniatures and then I'll be done for the night probably.
Fair enough.
And then on Monday just finish varnishing if I can. If I hope that store has Vallejo varnish, matte varnish. If not, I've got to go to a Hobby Lobby. That's where I got it. That's where I got my Vallejo matte varnish. Okay. Let's get members miniatures ready. This tab out. How many minis we got? Not that bad.
Yeah.
Just gotta group them together.
I hope you enjoy my my miniature.
Wretched Hive discovered a really wise Star Wars quote.
Indeed, a good Star Wars quote. A good one.
Kind of group all together. It's like Exocrab Camel. Oh. Fire just posted more. It's posted more things, I know that. I gotta add that.
Ah, my poor friend. God. He just finally responded, where did you send this message? Because I also talked to him in a voice chat several months ago.
God, yep. I'm just gonna differentiate the first Scotty that was in the server with Scotty C and Scotty.
I think that works.
Yeah. Even though they're both Scott C or Scotty C. But in the server he's just Scotty, so that helps.
Yeah.
This is David's stuff. Yep. Just Google posted singular photos. Yeah.
Oh, man. Handy, are you ready to feel old?
Sure.
The Call of Duty Zombies DLC map, Mob of the Dead, highly regarded as one of the best Call of Duty Zombies maps ever, is 12 years old. And also you're gonna feel really old when you realize how long ago the
Okay, let's go to the members miniatures.
yeah.
Thank you, Perkysaurus, for the follow.
Also, the Dark Knight is 17 years old.
Okie dokie, let's see. So, for members miniatures, first up we have. This is FC Gruber's Paladin of Hecatonskia, and I think it came out.
You're a little bit away from your mic, I think.
Oh yeah, I'm moving my microphone. I've got to move back. What do you call it when Batman escapes first? Christian Bale. Yay.
Ha! Ha! I like the dad jokes.
So I'm guessing this is a Dark Angel because Hecaton
Hecatonsticha?
Yeah. I think it might be a Dark Angel. That's all I can think of, maybe. And also because of the helmet too, but I don't know.
The bird helmet?
No,
it's got
it's
the shield thing. I see
the sword too.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I can barely see what maybe looks like a Dark Angel's insignia on the shoulder pad. I don't know. What is a neat looking kit
Yeah.
bash?
It looks cool. The fact that it doesn't look like a kit bash shows how good of a kit bash it is.
Yeah. Okay, next miniature. We got Emil with a couple miniatures actually. So he has what is supposed to be a Dread Knight kit bash, I guess.
Yep, that is a common Dread Knight kit bash where people use the Redemptor torso.
Not gonna lie, that looks a bit more goofy.
Some people, I know some people, they'll get like hip armor pieces to round it out, and I've seen with that hip armor pieces, it makes it look a lot better. It's like
Yeah.
armature shoulder plates go over the hips, and it fills it out, that empty space.
Yeah, it still looks a bit goofy, but I think what was it? Who's the one on YouTube that does all the kit bash stuff? I forget.
Pete the Wargamer?
Yeah, Pete the Wargamer. His recent kit bash was really cool.
Agreed, Colin. Agreed.
Well, I mean,
Much
anything looks better than the baby carrier. Anything is better than the baby carrier, actually. Yeah, it's a nice looking kit bash. And then we have some Imperial agents. We have the OG Kotias, the better miniature than his Captain Underpants
Yes.
diaper looking new one.
Yes, Spy Kids 3, game over.
Yeah. Retinue from 2003, and these are all metal miniatures, by the way.
Put them in a sock and beat up your home invader because tasters aren't allowed in the made-up country of Canada.
Yeah.
But they still look fantastic.
Yeah. Say that again.
Fantastic.
Say it again.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
No matter how
I
much
don't.
you
You could also
pull
use
up,
it.
it'll be
I'm pretty sure
sensational. God damn it,
crossbows
Berkey.
and compound bows are legal in Canada.
Yeah, I believe they are.
Yes, nonetheless, very nice. Okay, next up we have Fire with some Imperial fists. Let me see what he put for his little caption. Love me, Praetor. Looks pretty good. A little bit messy in some areas.
It's got a lot of noise, but it's got a lot of heart.
Yeah. I just think he needs to invest in some good brushes, and also probably this needed to be sub-assembled too. Is my one critique, is it needed to be sub-assembled most likely. Because then a lot of this would have been so much easier to paint. And I know some people don't like sub-assemblies, but sub-assemblies are your friend, especially with stuff that couldn't be sub-assembled. Not with that attitude, like, oh, Ickbart sent it to you.
I got it like that, yeah.
Ah, so it's your fault, Ickbart, okay.
No, you can blame my friend who I bought it off of.
Okay. Nonetheless, good job. Looks good. Cape looks like it's coming along pretty well too. This is still a work in progress, right? Because the cape can maybe use a little bit of wash and a highlight.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell it's work in progress because he hasn't even based it yet. I mean, if we're going by your standard, it's finished.
Yeah, I know. Shut up. Hey, I based my one-off miniatures now.
He's taking steps to being a Warhammer player.
Yeah, I know. Which room do they go in? Oh, Lisa, you're not a member anymore on YouTube. Did it expire, or do you have to? Did you renew it? I don't know. Wait, that's. Hang on a second. I could have swore I saw your name on the members list earlier when I was putting it into the video. Let me see.
It could have expired.
Oh yeah, it could have just recently expired. Let me check. I swear I saw your name on it earlier. I was going over the list.
members, maybe?
Checking it twice. Yep.
And he's checking if you painted or not.
Oh yeah, it expired.
Damn.
Darn, unlucky. It just expired. I'd seen the extra meal pop up. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, next miniature. More from Fire, I believe. We have some Death Guard miniatures. Drill your barrels.
No, don't piss off Handy more.
No.
This is a good 80%.
Yeah. Is it mean to say that I like this better than the Imperial Fist? But that's because it's also yellow too. Because yellow's a bitch to paint.
Yellow is a bitch to paint, and also they have tidied up their lines more here compared to Fire's Imperial Fist, who is in
This
the
is still
refinement,
Fire.
phase. Oh, this is Fire still?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. This is more in that refinement phase, whereas that Imperial Fist, Centurion Praetor man, has not been refined yet. He needs that tidying up.
Also, make sure the camera's focused. Needs more JPEG.
Holy crap! It's another photo of Bigfoot.
So since Ickbart said piss off Andy, there you go.
It was focused.
Sure. Lying's a sin. Piss off Handy. Type 89 Shenanigans Part 2. Trolling the Mouse, Girls und Panzer.
I hate Girls und Panzer. I hate that anime. And then we have a group photo of his Death Guard.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good. Good work in progress. I think, yep, that was all of his works in progress. Thank you, Fire, for sharing. They're looking pretty good. Coming along nicely.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Big
good.
Okay.
ups. Home slice.
Next, we have a dark, stinky green. Yes, Fart would be proud.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Next, we have Scotty with some Black Templars. Ooh,
Hell
these are
yeah.
looking nice.
Doing a Wolverine pose.
Yeah. Looks nice, looks nice.
Just in time for the new codex.
Mm-hmm. I think he said he was also playing... Well, he's not here right now because he said he was going to play his first game, like, in an hour, a few hours ago.
Yeah. A little heavy on the wash for the tabard, but that can be remedied pretty easy.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
yes.
what I do for tabards now is I just use contrast paint because it blends more easily too, and it isn't as
Yeah.
like heavy. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like it. And then, yeah, usually for yellow, I hold off on shading it now, because it's better just to highlight the yellow instead of shade it. The GW shades.
Keeps it from
Coffee staining.
cooling too much.
And coffee staining.
Yeah.
Yes, next we have an impulsor. Wait, is this an impulsor? It has the shield generator thingy. Is that what an
Yes,
impulsor
that
looks
is an
like?
Impulsor.
Yeah.
Yes. An impulsor looks like someone took a repulsor and turned it into a pickup truck.
And it's supposed to have that huge shield generator thingy?
Yes, that is on an impulsor.
Okay, because I've never seen an impulsor.
Now you have, buddy. Now you have.
Yeah, I know. Well, it
Oh
looks
my god,
very good.
he popped his impulsor cherry.
Well, no, I've never
did
seen,
it
like,
feel?
I've seen it on the box. It's just I've never seen one, like, actually paid attention to, because I never bought that box. Because I didn't want an impulsor.
He popped his impulsor cherry.
Yeah, next we have another Black Templar. Looks pretty good. Only thing I'm worried about is that that the base doesn't yellow over time.
That is a legit concern.
Yes. Huh. Looks pretty good. I'm not
Yeah,
sure if
you
that's a
should feel
highlight.
proud.
I think that is a highlight, but it looks pretty good. That's following the natural lighting of the cloak.
I assume it is a highlight.
Yeah, because I can see it a little bit towards the top. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, the fact that made us go, huh, is that the lighting? Is sign of a good highlight, ironically.
Yeah. Needs to clean up around the rivets, but that's okay. The easiest way to actually clean up rivets is that if you painted them, you screw it, just put a bit of normal oil on them, and that'll fix it.
True.
Nonetheless, it looks pretty good. Thank you for sharing, Scotty. Frozen Panzer is peak. You are wrong. Wrong, Handy. Got it, Panzer.
Panzer, Girls on You needs to go recycle their Monster energy drinks.
I don't like Guff. I hate that anime.
Guff?
Gup. That's its abbreviated form. GUP.
Got it.
Gup.
You're not a gupper?
No, I hate Girls in Panzer. I hate that anime.
You hate girls?
What's wrong, Andy? Don't you like the nitro powered Panther tank?
No, I don't like it at all. It's stupid.
God, do you have tanktism too?
Yes, I do.
It's okay, it's okay.
I love tanktisms. I've played way too much War Thunder and World of Tanks.
Okay, but yeah, anyway, next up we have David with the new Saturnine Praetor.
And he's
I believe that's a Saturnine Praetor, yeah. Moxie, it's okay, you're
yes.
allowed to have a garbage trail opinion and share it.
Bruh.
I mean, are you... Well, no, that's the UK I'm thinking of. I was gonna say, you sure you live in a democracy? Because you can get arrested for... Wait, no, actually in Germany too you can. You can get
Yeah,
arrested
Germany
for saying mean
lot.
things.
A lot, yeah. Anywho, that's a clean paint job there. Anyone
Yeah.
who make white look clean and not chalky is S tier.
Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks nice. Although he could have maybe cleaned up around the eyes, because I see a bit of overspill.
And I'm curious, is the death that's on the thing there, did he hand draw that? Or was that like
A marker?
or like a
It's hand drawn, because you can see the thickness of the text on the H and the A is different from the D and the E and the T.
Gotcha. I could get arrested, but you ain't no politician.
Well, I mean, people can report you.
Thank you. I'm grateful to not be a politician.
Yeah.
Hello,
You're
David.
here, David. Okay.
Hello, Dave.
Welcome back.
What's your story, David?
Hey, it looks pretty good. Looking pretty
A little
good.
bit of cleanup on the pauldron with the gold and the white mix, but it's gold next to white. I understand why that's being left alone for now.
Yeah. And also maybe clean up on the highlights along the tabard too, the tassels and the tabard.
And also maybe play a better Legion.
Eh.
Ickbard is very low damage. Yeah, I mean, I tend to play support, so yeah.
And next we have the best miniature in the box, the Saturnine
I'm
Dreadnought.
low volume. Oh, fuck, that's clean.
Yeah. That's tight, all
Apparently
that's
I'm
clean.
quiet handy. I'm being oppressed.
Are you, or are you probably just not close enough to the microphone? I mean, bump you
Motherfucker,
up.
it is right next to me.
Well, I bumped you up on Discord.
Bump up the jam. Bump it up.
David, you need to clean up some of the rivets. I see some overspill onto the blue down there. You should maybe clean that
Oh,
up.
yo.
Oh yeah, now I see what you mean, Ekbar, by the green, the gold and the white.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to fill that gap in when I build my Saturnine Dreadnought next week.
Nice. It looks so pretty.
Yeah.
I love the sculpt.
Yeah, I'm happy that I got it for $65 before it started shooting up on eBay when they announced the pre-order.
Yeah, and before it dropped down again.
Well, no, it's going up in price. The second hand from the on through on eBay, it's going up.
Interesting. Even though like the actual boxes themselves at stores are like going for like 40% off right now.
Yeah,
in
but
UK.
because it's getting a solo release, everyone's speculating it's gonna be like maybe $120, $110, probably $110
Got it.
like the Thanatar.
You know, that's fair.
Yeah. But it is a very nice mini, and I can't wait to paint mine. But I also have to order the Ravenwing upgrades through because I'm gonna put some banners on it to make it look pretty. It's gonna look nice.
Be pretty.
Ah, fuck! I just realized. Do I have? Shit, I don't know if I have enough of the decals that I put on my Dreadnought's legs. Damn it! I'll have to do an inventory of all my decals. Wait, where the fuck did I put my decals? Yeah. Oh wait, no, I see them. I see my decals. They're on top of my carry case. It's all good. Everything's fine.
You found your varnish?
No.
Oh.
Still haven't. I was wondering my decals on. I looked back and I saw them. I'll care about. Yeah, it's a very nice miniature. Very nice looking base too. Why is it yellow? Did he kill some Imperial fists?
Ooh, good question.
Or they're just Imperial fist skulls that are on the battlefield?
Yeah, you know, because I think I see salamander green in the background of the base.
Or it could be Mantis Warrior green.
But this is Horus Heresy stuff. I imagine he's keeping it timeline appropriate.
No, Mantis Warriors were timeline appropriate.
Mantis Warriors were during the Horus Heresy?
They were around, I'm pretty sure.
No, because that's before the second founding.
Oh yeah, never mind. Okay, and then more from David, we have an Asterian Moloch, a totally legit version of Asterian Moloch, totally not third party. Looks very good, very nice. And then we have, I'm assuming these are Panzer's, Panzer Sisters of Battle he's painting.
Yes.
18
Yes, they are.
special snowflakes, okay. But yeah, they're looking very nice.
Yeah.
They're looking pretty.
They look very distinct.
Yes.
And if you want some tips or advice on how to like make those smoke trails like light up more, let me know and I'll be more than happy to help you.
Yeah. So it looks like you might have gone a bit heavy in some areas with wash.
Maybe it's more the blending and the highlight.
Uh-huh. Okay, next miniature. More from David. This time we have, I'm guessing, Krieger tankers.
Give me a second for it to the. Yeah, it's some tank
The-
crew people.
Yeah,
on
third-party
on
miniatures
his
with
dorm.
Krieg heads. Yeah. is busy losing
No, that's
his
just
Jeff.
Star-Lord and Star-Lord, brother.
Yeah, I know. Shit, you're right. It's Star-Lord.
Come on, I'm Star-Lord.
You know,
David is
Star-Lord.
busy losing as Jeff. L couldn't be me.
L plus ratio plus
Imagine-
skill issue.
Imagine
bozo.
losing as Jeff.
Yes, it looked pretty good.
Looks
Come
like something out of
along,
a
Nessie.
claymation. Yes.
Talking
What
about
you
your
missed,
last
David,
miniature, David.
We've named the 2 tankers there. They're both Star-Lord.
Yeah, they look pretty good. Looks good, David. Good job.
Is that the
Is
Stub
that
Dorn?
the
Yes, Colin.
Dorn? Yes, it is
Yes,
the
it is.
Dorn. It is the Storn. Okay, and that's it for David's miniatures. Thank you for sharing, David. Did a good job on your Dreadnought. Now I'm more motivated to paint mine. No, he did not paint any pinups. Okay, next up we have Oscar Mike or Scotty C.
What's up, Tony? How you doing?
Or, well, no, we're just gonna call him Scotty, yeah. And the other one, Scotty C. Okay, so wait, Armored Core has miniatures? I mean,
guess
model
they do.
kits?
I just want to point out, I feel like we can overlay that silly photo of John Lennon dressed up as a cowboy in full-on denims, and it would look almost one-to-one with that pose the Gundam is making, or Armored Core robot.
Yeah. Tony just got off early for work. Nice.
Hell yeah.
What do you mean so bad? What, David's stuff? His stuff ain't bad. Or it's bad that he wasn't painting pinups.
To err as a human, to really screw things up requires a butter bar. A butter beer? Oh.
Who knows? Who cares? No, what David said. Ain't ever painting smoke ever again. Ah, okay.
Fair enough.
I mean, what he could have honestly done is he could have just taken, do what I do, paint it with Carcaridan's gray, then wash it with the Wizard gray.
It's more the transition from the color of the light that would imply that, you know, it's heat from the smoke compared to the actual smoke itself.
Yeah. Yeah, but yes, very nice model kit, really cool. I'm gonna assume it's made by Bandai too, because it actually looks amazing and not shit. Okay, next up we have Ickbard with a Plague Burst Crawler.
It's actually going to be a skin burst crawler when I'm done with it.
Ew, disgusting.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Why does that gun look phallic?
Because it does.
Well, okay then. Think that's everything in members miniatures? Yep, that is. Yeah, good job everyone. You painted some really cool stuff. We will do this again in 2 weeks. Everyone should be proud of
great.
themselves that they painted some stuff. Let me move my microphone back. Gonna be a bit far away. And then also start moving my other stuff back. Okie dokie. Okay, there we go. I'm going to recalibrate my thing. But good job, everyone.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you for the detail monetization.
For the penis gun.
Comments on the blade effect you did. Oh. What, for the plague marine? I mean, it looked pretty cool. A sickly blade looked like a bone tooth blade.
We liked it, David.
No, that was fire. That's fire. Fire the blade. Fire the
Yeah,
David
blade.
also
week
said,
ago.
"What do you think of Asterion?" And I said, "We like."
Yeah,
it.
Asterian's good.
Asterion.
I almost want to get one. I want to get one of those. The what is it? The war game exclusive,
I
or
know.
the Tortuga Bay ones. Pretty nice.
I don't know why you saying Asterion just made me think of Asterion from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Recalibrate my camera.
Okay.
Okay,
The
but
STD blade, that's hilarious.
yeah, I think he's good. He looks real good. I'm proud of how he turned out. I always say this about every miniature I paint recently, like, oh, it's probably my best miniature. This probably is.
Every time you improve.
Yeah, I know. Did really good with the skin tones, the shading, the highlights. Looks pretty good. Very proud.
You have a good one, Panther. God bless you.
Although I just realized I think I need to put a little bit more black paint on the little skull on his hat because it's kind of blending into green. I just realized. And I do not want that. So let me get a little bit of black paint on my brush and I'll fix that right up real quick.
I gotta get up early and help and go with my dad to the fucking dealership to do maintenance for his car because, you know, driving across the country, you kind of need to do your checkups afterwards. And then
Yep.
going to Costco afterwards.
Nice. I need to get up early too from the Model Railroad Club. Which is why, like I said,
Fair
after I
enough.
do this, I should be done for the night.
Fair enough. Rev, have you gone to Whataburger yet again?
I have not.
Fuck you, get that shake. It's delicious. You'll love it and you'll thank me.
I'll let my grandparents know tomorrow that if we can have a Whataburger.
Hell yeah. You'll love it. So there's a happy ending to the whole my friend coming down for the wedding thing.
What?
Yes.
He's now treating it as like a 3-day vacation.
Oh, nice.
And I recommended him some cool places to go to, like the Monterey Bay Aquarium, the Game Store he used to go to, a kick-ass Japanese restaurant.
What is he in
The
Sacramento? Is he up
Waterwalk.
towards Sacramento or no?
No, he's in Monterey.
I was gonna say if it was close to Sacramento, I was gonna recommend the Sacramento Railroad Museum.
Oh, dude, I would recommend that within a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, because I recently saw some footage of like inside the museum because they have a whole exhibit dedicated to model trains.
Of course.
And they have the model, the scale that I collect, and some of the rare ones, like a couple of them. I'm like, so that's where the fuck they were. They were in that
You
museum.
sons of bitches.
Like, you bastards. I was wondering why there was. So that's why there's not many, because probably there's also museums out there that have them too. So that's why I can't get a fucking K30, another K36. Because the goddamn museums are hoarding them all. Those bastards.
It's like, what are you hiding in your shirt there, young man? I have a hernia. A train-shaped hernia.
Yeah. It's pretty damn good. I'm proud of this miniature. Highlighted very nicely. I did the leaves pretty good too. Pretty good transition, and I just realized I forgot to highlight the vein of the leaf, but I don't care. It looks good on its own. Rare museums are always cool. Yes, they are. I am the choo-choo. I like the
Choo-choo
choo-choos.
lord.
Yes. I just realized something too. There's a bit of an overspill right here, so I need to scrape some of it off. There we go, and I need to
Oh.
paint some more black on it now too.
Why did the guy switch to Black Panther? He doesn't know how to use Black Panther. He's just like clawing people, not using his spear or dash.
Probably because he's from Reddit and thinks that Black Panther's easy and you can get value out of him by doing nothing. Because everyone on Reddit thinks that Black Panther is overpowered when he's not. They're just bad
If
at the
they
game.
fix his hit detection, he'll become a menace.
Oh, they fixed his hit detection.
Really?
got
Last
him,
time we
yeah.
played, it was still going.
Yeah, well, this patch they said because they fixed the hit detection. Well, for the upcoming
did.
patch, because they fixed the hit detection, that his dash is getting a 2-second increase if you miss it.
Okay.
So that means you have to hit it. Reverend the Train Lord, yes. Half the dive DPS players suck. Well, I mean, it also doesn't help that they nerfed a lot of dive characters too. Captain America got nerfed.
Except
Spider-Man
Spider-Man got buffed recently. I literally read
Yes,
the patch.
I know
They
you
literally
read it.
gave him like 30
So it's
points of extra
compared to how
damage
mu-
again.
But
Well,
compared to
the
how
recent
much was
buffs are
taken
the
away
buffs at
from
the start of the
what other
season.
abilities?
The recent buffs.
Yeah, that's the recent buffs, not the ones from the start of the season. I'm saying. The start
No,
of the season
no. The recent buffs is season 3 buffs. Like not season 3.5, season 3.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They were buffs, but here's the thing. So here's the thing. The basic combo of web cluster, get over here, uppercut, web cluster doesn't kill anymore.
It does now. They literally buffed his combos.
Hang on a second.
They literally buffed up his uppercut. They buffed his entire combo, and then they buffed the what was the other thing they buffed? I can actually pull up the patch notes once I'm done with
I
this one.
have the receipts right here. Right here.
Receipts.
Right now.
Literally everything physical of anything that is literally just Spider-Man punching and kicking. They buffed by like 5 to 10 points each.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, because I saw it for the 3.5. They buffed that stuff.
They buffed it again? Oh.
Well, no, I don't think they buffed that. I think what they do is they buff. You know what they did buff is his ultimate to do a bit more damage. That way now it can kill through the stupid cloak bubble.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. As long as it's just the ultimate. If they buffed his regular attacks again, that'd be unbearable.
Well, I mean, he kind of already has a hard time anyway in game now. Because Dating, you have Dating, you have Wanda, fuck that character, Namor, who else? Counters Spooderman.
Did Black Panther just use a portal? Like
yeah.
magic
Yeah,
portal?
that's
Yeah,
the
it's
magic,
magic
team
team
up. You rarely see it. That's the team up he's had since the start of the game.
No, not start of the game since the new season.
No, the recall portal for Black Panther, that's been there since season 0.
I swear it's only been added recently.
Nope.
It's
It's a
added
recall.
recently. It wasn't there before.
Yes, it was. I used it in multiple seasons. It's a portal recall. He recalls with it.
Check
I'm
the
about-
sources.
I'm about to check the patch notes. If it says team up added and it's gonna be Panther and Magic, I'm gonna.
Also, at the same time, I am on the same side as Rev when it comes to remembering things on the internet that happened. So I might be on the wrong side here.
Might.
Well, you
might
are going to be, because that team up's been there for a while.
Now I really hope you're wrong, so you eat crow. Chat, take your bets right now. Who's the stupid one? Handy or the two of us?
By the way, the new team up between Loki, Groot, and I forgot who else is gonna be god tier. Because Groot's new team up with Loki is that his attack walls can also heal allies.
I mean, didn't they already do that? The big wall? Oh, wait, no, that was the other wall.
No.
All of you are? Well, who's Al of you are? Oh, I'm sorry that Al isn't here, man.
Yeah.
He's too busy being weird.
Yeah. So, Rev, what's the status of that?
Okay, here's the patch notes. So for Spider-Man, I'll tell you the one for the team up here in a second because I just respawned. Increase get over here kick damage pulled by enemies from 50 to 55. Increase damage power midair damage from 50 to 55. Increase amazing combo damage by 55 to 60.
I'm going to
but
do
look,
the
magic
Google now.
one's been there for ages. Literally used it in season 0.
Widowy.
Try it again.
Widowy.
I would do, yeah.
Okay, I saw a Reddit post about this over a year ago.
Yeah.
What, the Black Panther one?
Yeah, the team up.
A year ago.
Who was the Kit Bash guy you all mentioned earlier? Pete the Wargamer.
But if we're talking about someone who did a kit bash earlier that we were impressed by, it was FC Groover.
And also, when you were talking about the Grey Knight Kit Bash that Emil did.
Yes.
To me, it looked a bit weird.
It's the proportions are a bit off.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I am done for the night. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I really appreciate it. There is a new video that will be coming out for YouTube members in an hour and a half. And then for everyone else, it's going to go live on Sunday. So thank you everyone so much for watching. And I will see you on Wednesday. Don't forget to watch the video. Goodbye.